Hey, welcome back to Holloway's Garage, guys. Today I'm gonna buff out this old K5, try to get some shine back in her, and see what we can do. I'll probably just do half, and then I'll show the difference between the way it's sat and then it compounded and buffed out, and then waxed. What I'm gonna be using, I'm just using some McGuire's. It's just called Ultimate Compound. I got it on Amazon cheap. This was one of those that somebody bought and returned, so you get it even cheaper. And then I'll go ahead and use the Ultimate Liquid Wax afterwards. And I might try to use this Car Guys Premium Liquid Wax I had left over from another truck I had. And this is like a paint sealant that you can use on the tail end. I'm no detail or, car detail buff or anything, or paint buff, but I'm just going to use a cheap orbital detailer and just put different pads on here just to apply this stuff and take it off, and that's about it. So for all this, I mean, I think these are about 15 bucks a piece, and I mean, you'll get a ton of uses out of them. If you guys have seen a bunch of my projects, you know that I'm not really into paint, bodywork, and all that kind of stuff. Honestly, the rattier it is, the better, because then you can drive it around every day. You get the bumps and bruises that these trucks will get, and it's not a big deal. This one has some. This is probably a truck that has the most complete paint. There's not a whole lot of rust or anything, so I'm just going to try to buff this thing out as best I can and go from there. But let's see what we can make happen with this thing. Hopefully it will shine, and if not, when I'm out a couple bucks at some time, so it's not really a big deal. But let's get to it. I'll just run you over the paint, how it sits now. There's some oxidation and everything in here, and this thing was actually really bad when I first got it. You can see there's not really any shine to it either, like this stuff here. So I think this thing will actually clean up really nice. It looks like it was sprayed after the fact. I don't think this is a factory paint job on here, but we'll see if we can get this thing to shine pretty nice. And even the top here, my old Blazer had like a textured top to it, and I mean it was a 89, and I guess that different trim packages and stuff might have had different tops and different paint on there. Unless someone sanded that down and painted it, which kind of looks like it, because you can see the paint's kind of worn here from the sun and all. But see if we can't get some decent shine on this truck and go from there. So I don't know if you guys can see the difference on the camera, but this thing is night and day. Look at that shine. And that's just, I mean, that probably took 15 minutes or so, buffing it. That's just compound. Needs work on the hood here, but you can clearly see the difference there. So I might hit the hood again. I mean, that took the brunt of it, because there was a tree over this truck, and this side is the one that was in the sun the whole time. But look at that paint. It doesn't look terrible. It's definitely, someone else painted this. You could kind of, I don't know if you can see that pinstripe. There's the old pinstripe that came with this originally. I guess you can still see what's left there. This looks like just a single stage quick spray job, but boy, it looks so much better. Like I could see myself in it actually. Let's go around the other side. I'll show you the difference. Sorry for the light. See how dull it is? Can't even see myself in it. So let's get some wax on it now. That might bring the shine out a little more. I might have to hit the hood with a little more compound, but we'll get wax on there now and see what happens. So there she is. I mean, it's pretty darn shiny to me. We'll go walk up close. The hood still isn't the best. I mean, this isn't the nicest paint job either. It's just probably a cheap like Mako job or something, or maybe a backyard job. But you know, it makes it look decent from a distance. And she's shining okay. I mean, not the you know, not the shiniest, but it's just a two-stage item, or a single stage, so that's probably why. There's some runs there, I guess. Looks like something else going on there. But she's shiny enough for me. Look at that. Not bad. And then you'll see the transition to what it looked like with, you know, with all that oxidation. You can't really see you can't see any shine in it. Well, there's a little, but you know, no reflection at all. We're on the other side. You can see, I mean, you can see my whole body and everything in it. So, what's that up there? Quimby? So definitely shine it up. And this thing looks pretty dang good. See if you can see my reflection. Let's see, it's pretty nice, not too shabby. So I'll knock out the rest of this truck, and then we'll probably clean this interior out and just get it. I was looking for that. Just get it decent enough that we can, you know, throw the kids in here. They're gonna destroy the dang thing anyhow. So we'll I'll just vacuum and shampoo these seats, get all this bird poopy out of here, and then I'll look for a new dash while I'm at it, because the interior is complete and in decent shape overall. I mean, you got some fading up here on top, some cracking. I'm gonna pull all these panels and figure out what's up with these the power windows and everything, and go from there. So not too shabby, not bad at all, right, Quinn? You're probably gonna want to ride in there a bunch, aren't you? You like to go for rides? Yeah, you like to go for rides? You wanna go? Alright, well, that'll do it for today, and we'll shine the rest of this thing up. Then we'll throw some new tires on here once I get this thing tagged, and we'll be ready to go. Thanks guys for checking out this episode of Holloway's Garage. It was a quick one, just quick buff on this this old K5, and brought some shine back in her. So this thing, she'll probably look actually real good outside in the sun, especially compared to what she did look like. But like I said, I'm going to run through, we'll clean up the interior, get some tires on this thing. I'm going to run through the brakes and make sure this thing's safe to drive. And should be pretty much ready to go. I'm ready to pull this top off for spring and summer. And I think the kids are going to have a great time in this. But thanks again for checking out Holloway's Garage. If you like what you saw, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, subscribe. I got projects on projects on projects right now. And I won't disappoint. I got things lined up for years to come, it seems like. Maybe even longer if I keep at it. So yeah, just if you wouldn't mind subscribing, and if you have any questions about what I used, I just bought some cheap, pads and stuff off Amazon, that cheap orbital buffer and that wax from earlier. So if you have any questions of what techniques I use or anything, most of it you can just see here. Just stick the thing on there and go. But feel free to comment, and I appreciate you guys checking this out. Thanks a lot.